So yes, my people, so today now we're gonna make some chicken and shrimp fried rice. So right now I'm about to start getting my chicken together and clean it up, cut it up, and also I'm gonna clean up my shrimp. I have cleaned my shrimp already, so I'm going to start with my chicken. I'm gonna take the skin off of it. So this is a chicken breast white meat. So I'm just taking off the skin and trim it up. And also I'm gonna cut it off the bone. I'm gonna wash this chicken here. And I'm gonna clean up my shrimp. My shrimp is already half clean up. So I'm gonna just go ahead and clean it up. Clean it up. I halfway clean it up already. So I'm only want to clean it like this. That's all I have left to do. Take out the vein. So I just take the vein out of it like that. That's the vein. That's the vein. But I normally do this underneath the sink. I'm just doing this right here so you can see what the vein is. And there's another vein on the inside too, like here. In the inside, like this. This is the vein on the inside. This one, here it is. So I'm gonna repeat this process over and over to all of my shrimp. So you have to have a short knife to cut into it to take out the vein. Here is the vein. And you cut the back of it as well. I'm gonna repeat this process over and over. Here. Okay, stop now.
Okay.
Down to the final one of my shrimp, my people. So yes, my people, so now I have my shrimp. I'm going to just wash my shrimp with some vinegar. I'm going to wash my shrimp with some vinegar, and then I'm going to season my shrimp. I'm going to fry it. So here I have my vinegar. I'm going to just add some vinegar. And also I'm going to add vinegar to my chicken as well. I'm going to add a lime too. Half and half. So I'm going to wash them with some water, clear water. Also, I'm going to wash my chicken. So yes, my people, so now I'm going to season my chicken. I'm going to use my chicken seasoning, my total seasoning for my chicken, a little total seasoning for my chicken. I also use a little total seasoning for my shrimp. I have my shrimp and lobster seasoning here. I'm using my shrimp and lobster seasoning and my shrimp. And also, I'm going to use my chicken seasoning. I'm going to use a little chicken seasoning on my chicken. Not a lot, because it's not a lot of chicken. I'm going to let this marinate so I can get to fry it. Same with the shrimp. I'm gonna add some garlic powder and both. And that is it, my people. So in a little while, I'm gonna let this marinate, and then I'm gonna go ahead and fry my chicken and my shrimp. Okay, that is it, my people. That is it. Yes, my people. Now I'm going to be frying my shrimp. I'm going to add my vegetable oil to fry my shrimp. I'm not using a lot of oil. That's my vegetable oil. I'm going to add my shrimp then. I'm just frying my shrimp. Fried, then we just flip it over. You don't want to overcook them, so you're just gonna make sure once I get a little fried, then you turn it over. See that little brown? That's what we're looking for. You see that? That's what we're looking for. Just a little brown. Yeah. There you go. That's one even better. See that? There you go. So yes, my people, my shrimp is coming up. Look at that. My shrimp is making the way to perfection. I want to make sure all my shrimp get the brown color. So, and then I'm going to fry my chicken after. All right, see that, my people? That's what I'm looking for. That's what we're supposed to have when we're making combination. We're making combination shrimp rice, shrimp fried rice. We're gonna make chicken and shrimp combo, fried rice. So watch out for this one. It's gonna be epic. You know we do what we do and we love what we do. That's why we do what we do. Peace and love and love, respect. Like, share and subscribe. And that me say, that a what? That a code. So yes, my people, so my shrimp is ready. My shrimp is fried. I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna start to fry my chicken right away. I'm gonna fry it in the same skillet. I ain't gonna change my skillet because both of them going into the same thing. So I'm gonna do it in the same skillet, okay? All right. That is it for my shrimp, my people. So yes, my people, so now I'm just gonna wipe my skillet. Look at that. Wipe my skillet and start my chicken. I'm gonna start my frying of my chicken right now. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna add some oil. I'm gonna add some oil for my chicken. That is my chicken, my people. I tell you earlier that I use chicken breast. So I'm frying my chicken. Yes, my people. That's a code. You do what you do and we love what we do. That's why we do what we do. So as soon as your chicken get brown, you flip it over to the next side. See that? So it can cook evenly. See that? It will cook evenly. You can always flip it over next time, a second time. It doesn't matter. But flip it over so it cook evenly. Just like that. That's a code. So yes, my people, that's why I do what I do and I love what I do. That's why we do what we do. That's my kitchen. I want you to stay in my kitchen. That's what we do, what we do, and we love what we do. That's why we do what we do. Peace, love, enough respect. I'm letting my chicken cook really good. If you notice, my chicken and my shrimp, they almost be on the same size. So, you know, after this, then I'm going to start to cook my rice. I don't have no rice already cooked, but I'm going to cook my rice after this. As soon as I finish with my chicken, then I'm going to do my rice. I like to use my spatula so it don't scratch my skillet. Either my rubber spatula or my wooden spoon, so you don't scratch your skillet. This is coming out really good.
I like my chicken burnt.
No, it's gonna cook. I'm not gonna burn it, but I'm gonna cook it.
Edit that out, but I'm gonna do.
I don't burn chicken. I cut this little. I'm not gonna roast chicken.
I'm gonna edit that. I'm gonna edit the part where I said I like it burnt, but don't keep talking to them.
So yes, my people, so now my chicken is cooked. Turn my stove off. And I'm going to just take it out of this skillet. That is it, my people, for my chicken. I'm going to go ahead and start my rice. I'm gonna boil my rice. So now the water is already boiling. That's number one. Number two, I have my little Maggi cube. These Maggi cubes, they are nice in rice, so I always use them in rice. If you don't have it, you can use a little of your total seasoning. Where you have this total seasoning here, you can find it everywhere. So you can use a little bit of it in your rice. I use a little Maggi cube. I crush it up and put it in there. And then I also just use a little bit of my total seasoning, so my rice have a nice taste, a nice delicious taste. Because you know what, I'm gonna add my thyme and let it boil. I also have my habanero. Look at it. I like this one because it's half green. It has a nice flavor. So I just top it up and put it in my rice. Here we go now with my green onion. I chop up my green onion. So then I'm gonna add my salt. I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of salt too. This is half a gallon of water. So I'm adding 1 teaspoon of salt. And after that, then I'm gonna add my butter. All right. That is it, my people. So I'm gonna let this continue to boil while I'm washing my rice right now. I'm gonna go ahead and wash my rice. Rice here now, it's about 2 pounds of rice. I judge it to be 2 pounds. I always wash my rice in the sieve, so all the small particles that can go, they don't delay. And I wash it until the water is clean. The rice the water only need to be 1/2 inch over the rice. That's what you got there. And then we're gonna cover it down to boil. Turn your stove on low. And you're gonna you're gonna let it steam. So I'm leaving my rice to steam. Catch you in a little bit. Let's check on the rice, see what we got, my people. Wow. So my rice need a little more water. Just a little more water. And then I'm gonna cover it down. I'm gonna cover it down with a file paper. I'm gonna cover it down with this file paper so it can steam. That's a code. So yes, my people, so right now I'm gonna cut up all my seasoning, my ground seasoning. These are all my ingredients over here. You have green onion, you have bell pepper, we have carrot, we have squash, we have string bean, espregan, mushroom, and the great bad boy called the garlic. So I'm gonna cut them up really small because I want to do everything from scratch. I'm not gonna use no mixed vegetable. I'm cutting up all my vegetable. So I'm starting with my green onion. Starting with my green onion. That is it for my green onion. I already washed all my vegetables, so I can just go ahead and just chop everything up, okay? So I'm cutting up my mushroom. I like to cut them in small chunks too. It's gonna be spicy, it's gonna be epic. Here goes my carrot. I always split my carrot down in the middle, halfway in 4, so I can get small chunks. I'm gonna be using 2 carrots. I peel my carrot. I'm coming with my espregan. And I'm coming in with my string bean. You don't have to use all what I'm using. You can use whatever you feel comfortable with, whatever you like. If you like more, you can add more. If you don't like this much, you don't have to. You can just add whatever you feel comfortable with, what you feel good with. You know, but I like a lot of vegetables. So that's why I'm using a lot of vegetables, okay? And all of these are healthy stuff. Oh, why is he cutting up so much stuff? Yeah, I like a lot of vegetable in my fried rice. So that's how I do it. You know. Now I'm gonna cut my squash. I'm gonna cut my squash in like this so you can get small chunks out of it. Okay, small chunks. That is it, my people. I'm going to cut my cabbage in a little bit. So let me transfer this into my bowl over here. Alright, so I have space now for my bell pepper. I'm going to use half of yellow and half red. Okay, I'm going to pop this seed out of it. That is it, my people. Now I'm going to chop up my garlic. You know my garlic is my specialty. The easiest way to get the shell off the garlic, you just crush it, you just press it like that and crack the shell and you pick it out. Just like that. See how easy? Easy cheesy. Look at this one. See how easy? Easy cheesy. Then I'm going to chop all my garlic up now. I'm not gonna mix my garlic with all this seasoning. That is for my garlic. So right now we have everything ready. I'm gonna chop up some habanero. I'm gonna chop it up, but I'm gonna take the seed out of it because I don't want it to be too spicy. The seed is very spicy, so I'm taking out the seed out of it so I get the flavor, not too much spice. All right. So I'm chopping up my habanero alongside my onion, my garlic. Then I'm gonna chop up my onion. So that's my habanero. It's my habanero and my garlic together. Those are friends. They stay right there together. Now I'm going to So that is it, my people. That is it for my vegetable. I have some cabbage I'm gonna cut up. I'm gonna cut my cabbage up, but I still have a little. I'm gonna chop my cabbage up, so I'm gonna put all my bell pepper and everything in this bowl here. Next, I'm gonna chop up my cabbage. Here we go. Half a cabbage. That is it, my people. That is it for the cabbage. Oh, my rice is ready, my people. I can turn the stove off. I'm gonna strip it by taking out this thyme stem. And also I'm gonna take out the habanero because I don't want it to get too hot. So my people, all the thyme stem is going, all of them. All right. So now I can put on my rice, let it cool off a little bit while I'm going to continue with my process. I'm gonna do my vegetable first. So before I do my vegetable, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add some oil. I'm gonna add some oil. All right. Then I'm gonna add all my vegetable in there, so my vegetable can pre-cook a little bit. I like to use my 2 spoons. So while my vegetable is here, I'm going to add a little bit of seasoning to my vegetable so it can cook with a little bit of seasoning. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic powder. A little garlic powder. And I'm going to add a little of my total seasoning. Total seasoning. You have total seasoning everywhere. You can pick this up anywhere. But the one you can pick everywhere is my favorite. My all-purpose. Maggi all-purpose. I'm going to add a little bit of it too. That's what you can pick up everywhere and anywhere. I'm going to cover this down for 5 minutes before I add my cabbage. I'm going to cover it down for 5 minutes. Yes, my people, I'm making my vegetable pre-cook because you know the carrot is a little hard to cook, and the squash, they're gonna be a little crunchy. That's what we're heading for, but we want them to steam a little bit before I add my cabbage and my chicken and my rice and all of that, you know. So I'm just making sure you understand where we are heading. Yes, look how beautiful this is. I like it. I don't know if you like it, but I like it. Look at it. I see. So now I'm gonna these vegetables are close enough so I can put my cabbage in there. I'm gonna add my cabbage. And also I'm gonna add a little more oil. Let me add a little bit more oil. That's it. That's it. And then I'm going to add my cabbage. Here's my cabbage. I'm going to add my cabbage. And also, I'm going to add my garlic and my habanero. That is it, my people. Right. Yes, my people, so this is coming together. All my other stuff, they already steamed, so this is coming together. I'm gonna just add my rice and some butter. And there we go from here. I'm going to cover this for 2 minutes and then I'm going to add my rice. 2 minutes just for the cabbage to shrink. As soon as the cabbage shrink a little, then I'm going to add my rice And I'm gonna add my chicken, and I'm gonna do my shrimp, and that's about it. You know what? I could add my shrimp now. Let me add my shrimp right now. Now I'm gonna add my shrimp. And my chicken. And I'm gonna mix this together. Don't tell me that my pot is small. Don't pick pot. This is combination shrimp fried rice. This can serve up to 14 people. So if you want to order, place the order. I'm in the 91387 area code. So if you want to order, place the order. I can drop it, I can make it and drop it off. Look at that. All right. So yes, my people. So now I'm gonna fry my egg. I'm gonna fry my egg. I'm saving the eye of my egg. I don't want the eye to get in there. All right, I save it. Next one. I'm gonna use like 3 eggs because 2 eggs is too little. I'm gonna skirt my egg to the side and I'm gonna add some more oil. I'm gonna add some more oil for my rice and I'm gonna add my rice right away. I'm gonna skirt my egg to the side right here. Then I'm gonna add my rice. This is my time stamp. add my soya sauce to my rice. Don't put too much soya sauce because the soya sauce is a little salty. The soya sauce is just to give it a little flavor and to change the color of the rice, okay? So yes, my people, so this is all my shrimp and my chicken. I'm gonna add it now. I'm adding all my shrimp and my chicken, everything. And I'm gonna mix it in the rice and let it dry it out too. I'm going to keep stirring this until it gets dried out. You need to dry it out some more. Continue to stir in until the rice is dry. So this is my shrimp fried rice combination, and that's about it. That's about my shrimp fried rice combination. Take a look, enjoy while I sample it for you and give you a good taste. That is it, my people. Combination shrimp fried rice. You can see the shrimp, the chicken, the shrimp over here, the cabbage. You can see everything, all the ingredients inside. I can't wait to try it. So this is the moment you're waiting for, my people. Let me try it. I'm taking up one shrimp and a piece of chicken and some cabbage with a little rice. I'm gonna get all of this here, a little bit of everything. I'm trying to get a little bit of everything. All right, my people, this is the moment you're waiting for. Firstly, I'm going to try my chicken. Well cooked. Nice. Let me dig into the shrimp. Very nice, my people. Like, share, and subscribe. Mmm.